So these paintings were done a while back. These were commissioned miniatures. This one was in particular was a griffin. No, sorry, it's a chimera, which had a lion's head, a goat's head, a dragon's head, and a scorpion tail with bat wings. So what I wanted to do was, when you want to start painting, you always paint from the inside out. So I painted the fur of the lion. I went with brown for the wings, I think. Yeah, so the dragon was, or snake, I guess, was green, and the goat was gray with bone white for its horns. And then the scorpion tail was black. I eventually used a gloss varnish for the tail so that it looked shiny, because scorpion's tails inherently have shine, while like fur or scales don't. I mean, scales do have a bit of shine, but yeah. So this took me, I think, somewhere between 3 to 4 hours. I did not do the base, and I had some problem with Citadel primers, but this piece came out okay at the end, I think. There was not a lot of, it's quite some detailing done, but it was not very difficult. So yes, this is the final piece. These next few pieces, I had the Dragon Man Warriors and the Lizard Man. And so these, I wanted to paint them differently, but the base skin tone would have been the same green. The Lizard Man, however, had more primitive weapons. This turtle shell, which I tried to paint according to like a Google search picture of a turtle, clubs, and spear, I think was what it was. So this Dragon Man warrior, I painted him before. He had a red cloak, a sort of bat-like shield. So I tried to do a midnight blue, like a blackish bluish kind of thing for his shield, and his armor was just in general just silver. Sword, of course, silver with quite a bit of weathering with my Agrax Earth shade. These pieces were also quite easy. There was not a lot of detailing needed to be done for the Lizard Man. The most difficult was the Dragon Man Warrior, and these are the final products for the Lizard Man. Finally, the last piece that I had, sorry, I was touching up these few pieces first. This piece that I had was a Gnoll warrior. Because this piece, the base was very small, I had to end up putting it on the this thimble, I guess is what it's called, or like a sewing, like a needle stand. And so it was very difficult to figure out what sort of paint, what skin tone the Gnoll would have been. So I spent quite a lot of time detailing this one. This one had the most color out of all the four miniatures that I painted for this batch of commissions. His hair was a different color from his fur, it was a different color from his armor, which is a different color from his pants, and his weapon was 2 or 3 different colors, with the shield and the mace, and then the edging and the wood. So I think this piece was the one that took me the longest. It took me about 4 hours plus. The end result's pretty solid, I think. So yeah,